Hi, I'm Carlene Salmon. I'm your sister-in-law, and today we're going to be talking about what happens when you lose your certificate of title. Okay, so today we're talking about what happens when you can't find, for some reason, you know that you put your certificate of title, the title to your property, you know you put it somewhere in your house, and you need a title for some reason, and you looking for it, can't find it. What happens? Well, actually, having a title is a very important thing. There are very few things you can do in relation to your property without a title. Anything, if you're going to be selling your property, if you're going to be mortgaging your property, if you're going to be using your property for any kind of security outside of a mortgage, you will need to have your title. If you're leasing your property for longer than I think it's like 5 years, you need to record that lease on the title. Not everybody does it, but it's something that you need your title for all kinds of things. Okay, your physical title. So what happens when you cannot find your physical title? You know you put it in a particular place, you've searched for it and you can't find it. You will have to apply to the titles office for a replacement title. You do a lost title application. A couple of things to note. You have to, because one of the things that you're going to have to do when you do the lost title application is to say who last had possession of the title. So if the title was in your custody, the law just requires you to fill out one document, which is a form, an application form that forms a statutory declaration. You're going to sign that in front of a GP, and it's going to state the circumstances under which you last saw the title, the efforts you've made to find the title, when the title went missing, who had custody of the title. If you're the person, you're the owner, and you had custody of it, you just fill out that one form. If, however, the title was in somebody else's custody, you own the property, but you gave the title to your brother or your sister or your mother to put down to hold for you, and they can't find it, then you will have to, in addition to that regular application that you do, you then have to get a declaration from them, the person who last had the title or last saw the title. They have to do a declaration to say, okay, this is the last time I saw the title. This is what I've done to try to find it. And if it ever, and the other thing too is that you have to promise the titles office that if you ever find the original title, that you will surrender it to them, because at the end of a lost title application, you're going to get an entire